Hello again, welcome back. It's BrewBQ'n. Today on the menu, we are doing something that once I take it somewhere, everybody requests it to be brought back every single time I come back. We are doing buffalo chicken dip. It's absolutely incredible. We got some cream cheese, some cheddar cheese, shredded chicken, buffalo sauce. Can't go wrong, right? So let's get this thing started. What we're gonna do, we're just gonna heat up a skillet here for about 10 minutes on low, medium low. We have some just avocado oil that we're gonna drizzle in here. All right, here we have the chicken. The chicken, all I did for this was I just boiled it for about 25-30 minutes, pulled it out, shredded it, and it's about to go in. I did shred it and then chop it. It's gonna be a dip that you're gonna be eating with chips, so you don't want like huge chunks or anything like that in it. So get it kind of tiny, and it's just boiled chicken, so it's kind of bland. So that's what we're gonna get a little browning on this, get a little bit of flavor. It's gonna make it all that much better. So the chicken goes in. You don't want to like stir this around too much. You want to let it kind of, sit on the bottom and get that nice browning going. And since this chicken's already cooked, all we're really doing is trying to get that flavor on here. The next step, we have half a diced onion is going in. We're just going to sweat that in here a little bit. All right, so at this point, while this is browning, we're going to add some celery salt in. Not too much. The Frank's buffalo sauce that we're going to be using is salty enough as it is. You just want a little bit of the celery because it's, like a celery with your buffalo. We're going to do some fresh cracked black pepper here. And then we have 1 tablespoon of garlic powders going in. And we'll just mix this, get it all incorporated. Now, like I said, this is one of those things where I've been cooking this for a few years now, and every time I take it somewhere, the request when I go back is to bring this dip. So I guarantee you will not be disappointed with this. This goes great with, tortilla chips. You could do little toasted baguettes. This is going to be a pretty thick dip because we're going to have cream cheese in there. So if it cools down a little bit, it's going to be pretty hearty. So what, like I said, a good thick tortilla chip or a little mini baguette, perfect for it. So this looks about perfect right where it's at. The next thing we're going to do is put 1.25 cups of Frank's Red Hot in here. Get that all mixed in. And then we'll let it cook with the Red Hot for just a little bit longer. All right, next we have 1 cup ranch dressing goes in. Now that that's in, we've got 2 packets of cream cheese. So I recommend letting this sit out for about 5-10 minutes just to kind of soften up out of the fridge. Otherwise it's a little too hard. And these will just go in and melt and make this just absolutely incredible. Here we go. The last thing we need to get melted in here is about 1.5 cups of shredded white cheddar. We're just going to let everything kind of melt in. Keep it, stirring constantly. You don't want anything to burn here on the bottom. All right, and this is looking about perfect. So we got the heat turned off. Let this cool down just a second, but we have one more secret ingredient here. All right, so you wouldn't have buffalo chicken wings without having blue cheese going on the side. So we're just gonna do some blue cheese crumbles over the top of this. Just kind of let it melt in while it's still a little hot. All right, here we go. Dip's finished. Give this thing a taste here in a second. Time for the beer of the day. Today we are going with Tio Rodrigo's Michelada, the mango one. Now, if you haven't had a Michelada, it's basically like a Bloody Mary in a beer. Absolutely incredible. The mango one really surprised me. It adds a little bit of sweetness to it. It kind of sounds a little funky, but it's really incredible. So let's give this thing a try, huh? Slow Brewing is the actual brewery for this. Tio Rodrigo's is their Michelada Mexican beer brand, I guess, going on. And so here we go. Cheers. Yeah, it's so good. It reminds me almost of those little peach ring candies, but with like a hint of the tomato and like kind of Bloody Mary feel. This is so easy to sit back. This is honestly my new favorite beer right now. I've been drinking a lot of these because they're just so good. So, cheers to Tio Rodrigo's. Let's give this dip a try, huh? Make sure we get some of this blue cheese here. All right. Cheers. The flavors on that are so intense. You get all that Frank's Buffalo. The blue cheese is what just kind of takes it to that next level. It just gives you an extra dimension to this. So I guess we're going to call it, guys. Thank you so much for showing up. We're BrewBQ'n. Don't forget to subscribe. Any comments, likes, we appreciate it all. We'll see you guys next time. Cheers.